Hey guys, welcome back to Coffee Tool. I'm Rob, and we're here at the brand new Walmart and Hart event in Brooklyn, New York. They surprised us by revealing an entirely new battery platform, whole new line of tools that spans everything from air inflators to your workshop tools, storage, management, all kinds of stuff. So let's go take a look.
All right, new tools at Walmart. Some of you are already rolling your eyes, I can feel it. And I get that. If you've been to the tool aisle in Walmart recently, you know there's just not much there. So when we were invited to Brooklyn for the reveal of a new tool line made exclusively for Walmart, we didn't expect that much. But what we found was something, well, different at the very least. All right, first let's start with that name. Hart has actually been around since 1983 and was sold as a framers tool by framers for framers. Their hammers are the most popular thing they sold. These new tools bear little resemblance to their namesake, with the exception of a small line of framing hammers that still look pretty good. Most likely, TTI had a new line of tools and needed a cool brand, so Hart just kind of got drafted. But we can see why. It's a great name, the branding's really good, and this new blue and white color scheme looks great. But none of that matters if the tools aren't any good, right? So we started our tour in the accessories.
Customer. Everything is strategically tailored for the Walmart customer, and we offer a very wide line of accessories that complements every one of our power tools.
All right, so he wasn't kidding. The accessories section was far bigger than anything we've seen at Walmart before. I asked one of their product managers, Harrison, to help point out a few things that you probably have never seen in Walmart.
Absolutely, we'll pick a couple out from this wide range here. We'll start with things like, let's see, we've got a construction chisel. Heavy duty beater chisel. You're never gonna break the blade off of this. You're never gonna bust a strike cap off because it's a fully forged solid piece of steel. Unique to help kind of expand the range of offerings and options that you'll find at Walmart.
Yeah.
Things like the 10,000 foot measuring wheel. You had some kind of distance measuring options in the past, but now we're bringing a 10,000 foot measuring wheel to just give you those solutions that may not have been there before. Not only that, but we're expanding the breadth of the solutions that they had previously offered as well.
So some things that you will find at Walmart, you just don't have much of a selection, and now you have bigger. Give me some examples.
How about this up here? Utility knives. We're bringing everything from your standard retractable designs and a variety of overmold handle options, safety knives, into your one-handed flip designs right here. Styles with extra blades, compact micro folding designs, even folding retractable designs with blade storage. We're bringing the solutions across the board.
Harrison went on to show us a full line of tapes and several other tools you'll likely be surprised to find, well, at Walmart. So next we headed over to the garage where Brian showed off the first battery-powered tools that we found, all powered by the same 20-volt battery platform. Now they showed us air pumps, vacs, blowers, buffers, and even a line of impact wrenches for breaking lug nuts on your car.
We've got two different impact wrenches. You can see the size difference between the two. This is a 3/8 on the left. This is a 1/2 inch on the right, okay? Common features between the two, we have onboard LEDs, obviously your forward and reverse switch, but the real big difference between the two, other than the size, is the torque. On our 3/8 inch, you get up to 230 foot-pounds of torque, which is great for general automotive repair, typically under the hood. But then on our 1/2 inch, we have up to 350 foot-pounds of torque, which is ideal for those really stubborn lug nuts that you want to remove from your car.
After that, they showed off a decent line of hand tools and some very nice rolling cabinets for storing all these tools. It was at this point that we realized these guys were not messing around. The variety of tools was surprising, and we were starting to see the bigger picture. These guys were not just making a new battery platform for a line of tools, they were making a battery platform for the entire home. So to see what else they had in store, we headed just outside the garage to the backyard. This is where we met the other half of their battery lineup, the 40-volt series. Now both the 20-volt and the 40-volt found space in the yard. We saw two versions of the leaf blower. The 20-volt version didn't really impress us much on power, but it did have a pretty neat trick. It could switch to corded power. The 40-volt version, however, was a proper beast. That thing was moving 550 CFM. They went on to show us a couple string trimmers, a 14-inch chainsaw, a dedicated vac, and three different electric lawnmowers, topped out with a 40-volt, 21-inch adaptive speed model. This is getting crazy at this point. After we played in the yard a bit, we finally found our way into the woodworking shop, and this is where we got a good hands-on look at the power tools. We saw drill drivers, impacts, hammer drills, jigsaws, multi-tools, all the usual suspects. We got to play with each one, and even the most skeptical of our pros seemed to be happy with the build quality and performance. All right, that's Rob Robillard from Toolbox Buzz, and he's a well-known remodeler. He's not likely to use these tools on the job site, and we all know that. Even he seemed pleased with the tools as a legitimate place for someone to start. And that's pretty much where we landed too. I mean, these tools are not indestructible, but they're, well, good. If you're picking up your first set of tools, you're going to be surprised by how well they work. And with this wide range of tools for the garage and backyard, all powered by the same battery platform, well, it just might be easier to sell this to your spouse when you want to get started. Not only did the variety of tools surprise us, but the range did too. Those framing hammers were actually nice. Who goes to Walmart to grab a framing hammer? If you go to the Hart website, you can find many more tools yet to be released. I mean, look at this thing, a backpack blower, their hedge trimmers, a 2-gallon backpack chemical sprayer, their flashlights, radios, a rotary tool, an angle grinder, a 10-inch compound miter saw. We talked with a few of the Hart executives and product managers at the show. They were genuinely proud of what they've built. You could tell just by the way they talked about the lineup. But most importantly was something their VP of product development told me. He said, the most exciting thing about building a line of tools from the ground up for a store that sells everything is that the potential to use that battery platform in areas previously unheard of. These guys are actually strolling through Walmart right now, imagining what departments could benefit from a solid battery platform. Let me try to give you some examples. How about power wheels for your kids? Or an electric assist bike or scooter? Portable power system for camping? You remember those battery-powered super soakers that took 6 D cells? Well, some of us are old enough to remember those. What about kitchen appliances? I'm not sure why you need to be wireless, but I'm running out of ideas. Look, if you believe what they told us, well, then the possibilities are endless. So where does that leave us? Well, we like these tools. We like the platform, we like the accessibility, and we really like the price. We're convinced Walmart and Hart are working on far more than what they showed us today. But what they showed us today, for many people, is already more than enough. So what do you guys think? Are you ready to give Hart a shot? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, let me know what else you find in Walmart that could benefit from a common battery platform. Personally, I just really want a scooter. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank Hart and Walmart for flying both Sarah and I out to Brooklyn to see the new lineup. It was a great time. The presentation was awesome, and they were really gracious and did anything we asked them to do and helped us put this video together, so thank you. And last of all, don't forget that this and every Friday at 5 p.m., you can catch Sarah and I both here for our Power Tool Weekend Review. I'll see you then.